Let me get myself together. Okay, so I'm already gonna say right now, I'm mad. Why? Makeup Revolution. Stop with the Game of Thrones. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Hey, good people. Welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you are new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for this video. Now, if you are new here, it's become a thing that on Saturdays, I like to talk about, well, I start filming Thursdays, and then anything extra goes Friday, but it goes up Saturday. So on Saturdays, I like to talk about all the new makeup releases because whether or not I am getting anything, which I have, or not, I love talking about the makeup. I love the history, and I love kind of the documentary of the collections coming out, so we can go back, you know, later and just talk about it all. So I'm excited. I'm in a great mood. I'll tell you in a second. And makeup is your therapy and your love, and it makes you happy, and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way because y'all can see it. Definitely consider joining the community. I would love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So that intro was a mess, but I'm on a school high right now because today, okay, it's not a happy occasion, but today we were talking about geography. I'm really excited because in second grade, we did not talk about geography, but in fourth grade, we do. Should be talking about it in pre-K. Whole nother video. Anyway, we were talking about the geography today of Western Europe. We talked about Western Africa yesterday, and before that, we talked about the geography of Maryland. We talked about how back in the 1400s, how Europe was ruled by kings and queens and how they expanded by conquering, you know, other regions, all that kind of stuff. And I went on to talk to them about Queen Elizabeth and how there is still a queen, you know? So we talked about that today. And then I got the message to my phone. Actually, Dr. Ash texted me first about her passing. So when things like that happen for me in my class, I will stop everything because if you are from my generation, so I was born in 1981, if something was going on, you know, there were no smart boards or anything like that, your teacher would roll in the TV on the cart, and oftentimes you would talk about and or watch what was really happening in the world. And we really have to get back to that as teachers because people don't watch news as much. I don't watch news as much because I stopped getting cable. Long story short, but Ariel and I have YouTube TV. I'm on her account so I can get the news and all that stuff. But before that, I didn't have that. So, you know, you had to be very intentional if you wanted to pay attention to what was going on with current events. I can imagine that so many people do not have cable anymore. And if you don't get it to your phone, or you're not subscribed, or you're not diligent, you may not know what's going on. So anyway, my students were so excited, not excited that she died, but they had so many questions. So when I'm saying excited, they weren't happy, but they were excited about the information. And I'm not the most like news watching person. So, you know, they wanted to know who was next to be in line to be the king or queen. You full? Did you eat that cheese piece? The cheese on the top. If you didn't eat it, can you save it for me?
I think so.
No, go look.
I think so.
Because I want it. Because I was going to tell you throw your plate away. Okay. Just
Mom, can I go give you a yo-yo?
go ahead.
Not in here.
No, not in here. Everybody saw your yo-yo on the video that came.
Hello.
Okay. All right.
Why are you doing that?
Because that noise was a lot. It was a lot, and it's probably alarming for some. You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. They were very engaged. They wanted to know who was up next. And I ended up I tried to get on CNN Live, but I couldn't. Like, the school system had blocked that, so that didn't work. So I was gonna just show them the real footage. You know, we could talk about it because it was something we were all experiencing at the same time, which is like, it's so good. Well, I mean, not the situation. Thank you. You put them in the trash, hopefully. So I pulled up a family tree, was telling them how Prince Charles was next. And the way the tree was, they had dotted lines around people that were divorced, had previously passed away. They were grayed out. They had so many questions. So I didn't teach writing workshop. I have to teach that in the morning because they were so excited. And those teachable moments that's just the stuff of teaching. Like the fact that they were so excited is just my heart. My heart, that's all I can say. Now, my heart is also upset because I mean, I have to get to it, but I don't understand Makeup Revolution, and we'll have to talk about it. It's just, let me move over. So all of the makeup accounts that I follow will be listed in the description box, but we always focus on Makeup Release Radar because she's got all the tea. Let me screen record and we're gonna get this going. Now, you may remember this outfit from my Thursday video because it's Thursday right now. I had to take off that eyeshadow because, you know, by the time I get home, I look like and smell like a puppy. It's just too much. So I took the eyeshadow off. I had on Midnight Sun, and right now I just have on just a little one and done situation. Let me tell you about this lipstick though. Hold on. It's one of these. This is by Dior. Now, see, why isn't Dior coming out with something fancy like this for holiday is what I want to know. This shade is called Taupe Ishpan. I didn't see any of those barbell lipsticks. Oh my God, I messed up my screen record. Let's get on to this because I just feel like I may have thoughts because I see things during the week. I can't really process them, but we shall do that. That's the point of this video. Scrolling down to where we left off last week, I have bought some of the things. That's all I can say. So at the end of last week, there was a couple things I just posted pictures of, and I didn't really get a chance to comment on them because I just didn't have time. Let's start with the Kaleidos collection. So this is the Night of Creation collection. I do see the Universe on there. We talked about that last week. I have watched one review by Lauren May Beauty, who is just, I really thought she was gonna do a look with the more neutrally cool tone quad, and she didn't. She did a look with the bright purpley quad, and it looked good, and I was like, oh, I want that. But you know what? I have got to be realistic with myself. I just don't think I will wear these. However, all is not lost because these eyeshadows, I don't know what they are, or the liners. They are really creamy. They're duochromy. They are gorgeous. She took one and used one as just an inner corner highlight. She thought it was a little bit too bright for her, but I thought it looked phenomenal. I think she's phenomenal. I'll link her video. How about that? Because it was really good. She makes everything look great. I can't say that for everyone, but she makes everything look great. So these liners look really good. I'll have to see if there's some swatches. Let me just check right now. Okay, I think yes, we have them here. Let's move past because these aren't great. Now, look at this. Tourmaline, Solaris, Night of Creation, Seven Seas, and Limelight. Look at those liners. They look creamy enough to use as eyeshadows. Let me know what you think. But the quads, I think they're a no for me. If I'm gonna get anything, it will be those liners. I think they look great. Let's move on. The other release that I put up was the Clarity Cosmetics Apocalypse palette. The old me would have bought this without hesitation, but I hesitated, which made me think, is this something you're really gonna wear? Now, I think it is a very unique palette. These swatches to me of the mattes look lighter than what they look like in the pan, which I don't like. However, we're not sure. This is a great palette for the fall, as well as if you are into Halloween. I'm into it, but I think it would behoove me to say no at this time. These swatches are really throwing me off. If I just saw the palette, I might have caved. When I saw the swatches, I was like, absolutely not. This is not something I'm gonna wear. Okay, these swatches look a little bit better, but the answer is gonna be no. It's gorgeous though. It is so gorgeous. NBA Cosmetics is really coming full force with palettes. Don't think I talked about the Pumpkin Kisses and Autumn Vibes palette. Don't know why I got loud right there. It's just because I'm excited. When I look at these shades, the shimmers look like the shimmers that a lot of indie brands are coming out with. However, I think this color story is great. I think if you don't have a palette with this type of color story, this is really nice. I think it's cute for the season, as well as the names are adorable. It's very fall-esque. And I like the color story a lot. I just have to say no because I know that I have these types of shades. This is coming soon, and Makeup Release Radar does have a code for 10% off. I will have to go ahead and let y'all know about that. I did cave on 2 of the Gucci blushes, and I don't want to say cave because I said I was going to get them. I was 99% sure. It was just a matter of when. The shades I got were the Rosy Tan shade, and that's this shade. That's this one here. And I got the Sweet Peach. This deep shade looks nice too, but I think it may be too deep. We shall see. And I will have those up soon. The great thing about the Gucci blushes is that they will be there for VIB. So I only got 2 shades, but maybe you can see if you like those 2 shades. That's the best I could do because I can't get all of them. Oh, so Adept is restocking the Ninhydrin palette in the new format. Really? 12 shades, $57. I don't think they didn't change anything. It doesn't look like it. This is available. It's gonna be available on Friday, so it's already available. Hopefully it's still there. And Makeup Release Radar does have a code for 10% off. So this is that newer packaging. Ninhydrin is a great palette. That's all I'll say. Now let's look at Besame Cosmetics and Disney Villains. Who just came out with the Disney Villains collection? It was Catrice, I think. This is a no, but something like this will always catch my attention because I love Disney. You've got the palette, lipsticks, nail polishes, not a necklace and a ring. Okay, moving on. Can't. Sorry, not doing that. I don't know why people want a necklace and a ring that's probably gonna tarnish when you wash your hands. Dreamhouse Cosmetics. Did I talk about this one? I might have, because I feel like I remember saying it was cute, or it might have been in my sleep. Because I get up in the middle of the night and I'll check Makeup Release Radar. Like in the middle of the night. So I think this is really cute. If you don't have an all shimmer palette, this is a really great color story, to be honest with you. I really like it. It's a nice rainbow spectrum without being a rainbow palette, but it is not for me. What I love, okay, is that they have the 2 brown mattes, because that's a perfect transition for any of those shimmers in this palette. I'm sorry. And then there's a mauve, and then there is a deep blue. I like it. I don't know this brand. Yeah, $23. I think that's great. Great. Here is the reveal of the Glaminatrix Glamorous palette. I'm gonna tell you right now, the shimmers are gonna be great, but those 2 blues are bothering me. And it's not because they're blue, it's because I don't think they're needed. I don't know what I was thinking about for a glamorous palette. I don't know if I saw the purples or the blues in this palette. Now they did just come out with the nearly neutral palette. So to me, that was more of a glamorous palette. Let me know what you all think about it. I know that people are gonna love this palette. And if you love color, I think it's gonna be great. But this palette is not sitting well with me. I also have the U Beauty palette from this brand, and something with that color story was just a bit off, and I ended up altering it. I might put it back to just see. But as you see with these little finger swatches, the shimmers are going to be amazing. Like the shimmers in the U Beauty palette that I have are great. The Silent Night palette, I do have that one as well, is great. I think with Glaminatrix, I need the instant gratification. I'm gonna pass on this one. I just don't need those 2 blue shades. I'm not gonna use them at all. Maybe 1, but no, I don't need 2. Give Beauty looks like she is releasing Pout to Get Real Clean Overlining Lip Liner. Okay, so if you like to overline your lips, This is a lip liner for that. And then let's see, so there's a chisel tip liner and then a dual ended lip brush. That's interesting. I don't know if I've seen a product like this. So let me know, battery. Let me know what y'all think about this. This is a pass for me. Everything's been a pass except the Gucci blushes, I believe. Give is also coming out with waterproof lip liner. So that will probably be great, I guess, with the other product. This is also a pass.
You need to leave.
Let me go up to the right post so y'all can see why I was silent. I don't even know where it is, but this collection is a mess. She might not even have it on here, and I'm not even mad. I'll have to find it, but this collection with Kris Jenner, the makeup and martinis, the palette is a hot mess, and all of the eyeshadow pans are shaped like avocados. I don't know why I don't see it on here. Let me get back to that or not. Let's move on to Tasha. I've got Tasha. I've got all of Tasha, okay? It just came today. The whole kit and caboodle. And let me just show you the palette, because this palette was a palette that I was really like, I really don't know if I like this. And then when I saw the swatches, I was like, okay, let me, yeah, you can see the swatches here. So here she is. She just came today. Tyrone signed for her. Oh no, they said they needed someone to sign it, but they left it, which is great, because sometimes when I get Tasha, they be like, you gotta go to the, you know, the FedEx place. But look, like, it's really not as cool as I thought. And that's what made me go ahead and say yes, because there's even a couple shades in here that remind me of the Natasha Denona bronze palette, which love that palette. There's shades in here that remind me of retro. I don't have glam anymore. I had glam, but I dismantled it and put the shades in other things. There are some shades that remind me of glam, but it's not all glam. Glam was just too much of what I didn't need. So there's like a combo of 3 different palettes and trio chrome. There's a couple duochromes here. I don't know if you can see that color flip here. Don't get me wrong, it might be your common kind of pink to green flip, but having this all together, I think this was a good idea. Now there is a spelling error. I don't know if you can see that, but spontaneous. Now as a teacher, that's very disturbing to me, but there's nothing I can do. That's okay. I don't need to do anything about it. So I got everything. I got the face palette, which is here. And this is actually a cream, so I didn't really know. The blush is a cream, not sure. My cream blushes they have lasted. It was that bounce highlighter that didn't last. And then you have the Dream Glow powder. So I haven't really swatched anything until just right now. But that came today. I have the lipstick, which is right along with lipsticks I really, really like. Liner and gloss. Never tried her gloss or liner, so those will be new. And I'm excited to try these products from Tasha. All right, let us get back into it. Just wanted to show you what I had. Oh, okay, I was about to be mad because I'm like, where are my blushes? So let me show y'all. So the Gucci blushes, they're small. So cute. There's Rosy Beige. Might look a little bit deeper in real life. Oh, I'm gonna like that. Packaging is really cute. Packaging isn't everything. Bright Coral is Sweet Peach. Should have did this when I was talking about them. Ooh, there it is. So we'll see what these look like. This looks a little light. We'll see. But I had to get another RMS blush. Those are just, listen. So this is Mai Tai. There's Mai Tai. Can y'all see that? There's Mai Tai right there. So I'm all blushed out. Like, I love blush. Blush is just, I don't know, it's so great. Let's get back to this, because I'm not trying to hold y'all all day with this foolery that I'm doing. Oh my gosh, is this Ninhydrin? Look what just popped up on my Instagram. Ninhydrin is a good palette, y'all. It is good. All right, let's get back to it. Hydro Wallet. So NYX Cosmetics has, this is their holiday collection. Up to Snow Good. That's cute. And this is a no, but it is cute though. So let's just go through these swatches. Not this is Milky. That Milky gloss. All right, yeah, this is a pass, but I think those palettes are cute. Looks like they have, is this an Advent situation? Very, very cute. I'm gonna go ahead and say new Scott. Shanta High is coming out with a new makeup release. This is the Lotus collection. This is an absolute no, although I bought the Black Jaguar palette and one lipstick. But I will not be getting anything from this. It looks like highlighters, glow powder, radiance powder, blush, and then a lip crystal. No, absolutely not. What is this? Clinique holiday set. No. None of this is appealing at all. It looks like, I don't know, like, you know, for holiday, you want something that looks nice. I'm not saying it has to be all cutesy and stuff, but this looks like something that's at the doctor's office. So no, nope. Even the makeup stuff, no. I'm gonna come back to Sugar Drizzle because that released. I'm skipping by Terry because they're doing too much. Fenty is coming out with Fenty Gloss Balm Ice. I cannot wear these. They irritate my lips, but I do know how loved these products are. So yes, Fenty Gloss Balm Ice. Lip luminizer with an immediate, oh, it's one of those pepperminty feeling balms. I don't want that. Nope. I'm good. Now these are available now for early access at Sephora. They are $24. I don't like that plumping feeling, so this would be a no anyway. We have a new makeup release from Ace Beauté. This is the Violet Sage eyeshadow palette, and it looks beautiful. I have not tried Ace Beauté since they have reformulated. Oh, it says sold out. Okay, well, maybe it will come back. This is a pretty color story. I would be passing on it, but I think it's really nice. It looks real nice. Let me know if you've tried Ace Beauté since they reformulated and whether or not you like it. This color story really caught my eye by Shall We Makeup. I've not heard of this brand, but this is the Liana eyeshadow palette. It looks like it comes in two different formats, like a little mini one and a regular size pan palette. It's available now, $30. Let me know if you've heard of this brand or is it brand new, but I love the little mini one. I think that's a great idea. I like it. Now, 3 of the shades remind me of shades in the Isamaya Beauty palette, so it wouldn't be something that I'm going to get. Ooh, I'm not, but that looks nice. That coppery shade is a little deeper. Still don't need it. Ooh. So never mind about what I said about Isamaya. What is this brand? Shall We Makeup? This is pretty. Okay, I can't do that. I'm moving on. What is this Batman? Oh, Spooky No, moving on. Sugar Pill is releasing some metallic single eyeshadows. This is a no. I feel like, why? I don't know. That's a no. Here's the reveal of the One Size and Disney collab. And this is the Fantasia collection. Okay, I am seeing this for the first time because I saw something pop up but I never looked at it. Face and Eye palette. 6 eyeshadows, 4 blushes, $49. Okay. Bit of Magic highlighter, $36. Dual ended lip snatcher. What's a lip snatcher? Oh, it's a gloss. Okay. Eyeliner pen, complexion brush, and a puff. All right, let's break this down. So I don't think the palette is bad. It's gonna be a warm toned kind of go-to look. You've got 4 shades. Looks like you got a couple inner corner highlights. Not sure if that first shade is a matte. I can't tell. No, oh boy, like Mickey Mouse. I can't do a Mickey Mouse voice because my voice cuts off when I do like high voices right now. Now, looks like you've got 2 matte blushes and 2 shimmer blushes. That's cute, actually. This highlighter is cute. A gloss liner. This is a cute no for me. I just can't do it. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that because I love Disney. So when I'm saying no, it's like, that's sad. All right, Bobbi Brown. Usually I don't even click on this. I think the first palette is nice. The, let's see what it's called. Jade Stone. That looks great. I love those types of colors, greens, transitions. Yes, this is a yes. I'm not getting it, but it's a yes. Like, I love that. The other palette, I'm not sure how we're coming out with that. I've never tried Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. Let me know if you like it. This palette is purposeless. It's all a no, so I'm gonna move on. I did not get the Shroud palette because I feel like the shade I really like is the shade Crypt, which is the boogie shade. I like it. We are going to be duping this in the BYOP video. It is going to be a serious challenge for me because I don't have lots of these shades, which then in turn makes me feel like, am I missing out on not getting it? I don't know. I need to see some reviews because I don't know if I trust it after the last Bats palette. Let's move on. NYX is coming out with Ultimate Glow Shots. Looks like liquid eyeshadows. Vegan. These look great. $10.50 a piece. Great price. I'm not getting that. Nor am I getting this Sonia G bronzer brush when I got that Ninja Pro brush.
Daddy, chill.
So no Sonia G. And I'm gonna move on to Sugar Drizzle Polish. They're coming out with the matte pressed pigment palette. This is an absolute no. I don't care that I can see the differences on these purples. The differences are so slight. I don't think the variation is going to pick up that much on your eye. I am sure that this palette is not for me. I'm not sure how much use people would get out of a palette such as this one unless you really, really like purple. It's $41.95, available on September 17th. Here we go. Now I can do You Need to Leave. I just don't like anything about this. I don't like the shape of those pants. I'm not into it. I cannot believe Kris Jenner approved that. Let's just shape the eyeshadow pants like avocados, or olives, not avocados, olives. I can't even think. Oh, moving on. No. Victoria Beckham is releasing another lip tint shade. It's pretty, but no. All right, y'all. It is Friday. I had to stop filming yesterday. Just had to get the boys ready and everything. So we are going to pick up off where we left off. Now, I just wanted to tell you about this lipstick. This is Velvet Blush by none other than Lisa Eldridge. And my makeup is from this morning, so it was old. But try to create a little look with my BYOP from the month because I had to hurry up this morning. All right. So I was getting ready to talk about the Hourglass palettes, and that's where we left off. So let's get the screen record back up and get it going. These palettes from Hourglass look so exquisite, and they are available now. None of these palettes have all brand new shades, but some have more brand new shades than others. I can't remember all the details, but let me just break down my thoughts. Okay, first pick is going to be the Tiger palette. Now these are $85, y'all. So the Tiger palette is very beautiful. So here's the Tiger palette. It is gorgeous. Let's scroll down to see what is in it because Charlotte Holcroft did a video on the palettes and which shades were new and everything like that. I'll link that video. So here we go. The Tiger palette has ambient lighting blush in burnished glow, which is a warm coral, an ambient lighting blush in iridescent rose, which is a warm medium rose. Then there is an ambient metallic strobe lighting powder, which is going to be a translucent peach highlighter. There's the ambient metallic strobe lighting powder, which is true gold. And then the ambient metallic strobe lighting powder, which is copper flash strobe light. And then the ambient lighting powder, which is a transcendent light warm sienna. So the Tiger palette has 3 new shades. This is beautiful. It just is. Let's look at the Elephant, which would be my second choice. So the Elephant palette has 3 new shades as well. There is an ambient metallic strobe lighting powder in Golden Sun, an ambient bronzing powder in Lustrous Bronze Light, and an ambient lighting blush in Iridescent Coral Peony. Now those 3 shades are new. And then, oh no, 4. What is 4? Ambient Lighting Blush in Radiant Rose. An Ambient Lighting Powder, which is a dim light that is a previously released shade. And then an Ambient Lighting Powder in Soft Light, which is a Pale Peach. Okay, no, lies. Sorry, y'all, because I'm getting confused. There's 3 palettes. The Tiger palette also has 4 new shades. Yes, okay. Now let's look at the Butterfly palette, which is also beautiful, but I think this one has the most repeats. So the Butterfly palette has 3 new shades. Ambient Lighting Blush in Soft Flush, which is a deep mauve. Ambient Lighting Blush in Sunset Glow, which is a terracotta. And then there is an Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Powder in Celestial Strobe Lighting, which is Gold Champagne. The repeat shades are Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light, Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffuse Light, Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder in Incandescent Light. Now, I'm not mad about the repeat shades because if you don't have a lot of Hourglass, the chances are you don't have the repeat shades either. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I really have my eye on the Tiger palette and the Elephant one, to be honest. I love the look of the Butterfly palette, but I would just have to see if I have any of these powders. That's what I'm thinking. Because I do have my Ambient Lighting palette, that trio palette, the original one. If I don't, then this would be cool. But I'm curious. I think this bronzer in the Elephant palette will work for me. So yes, but the Tiger palette is definitely a must. It is so pretty. I was going to see if these were coming to Ulta or Sephora before I ordered it from Hourglass. And I'm not sure if I'm going to order both right away, but the Tiger one is a for sure situation. If you order from Hourglass, and let's say you love the Tiger shades, but you don't like the Tiger palette, I believe that you can customize the packaging for the palette that you want, which is nice. I happen to like the Tiger packaging. I mean, I like all of them, so I'm not gonna do that, but I thought that was a nice option. I haven't purchased an Hourglass holiday release palette, so this would be a first for me. Skipping around here, there's so much going on. Milani has a Days of Disco color. No, let me move on. I'm not even gonna go with that. I ain't even move over.
You need to leave.
My heart. So we talked about this collection last week. I don't think I realized there were all these pieces, and I hate it even more now. Even more. This is a mess. I'm not for it. I'm not for the Westeros matte palette. I'm not for the Three-Eyed Raven Flawless Shadow palette. I am not for any of this. I absolutely dislike it.
Daddy, chill.
This could be any collection. Like, it could be any collection. Not that beauty blender sponge in the Iron Throne.
You need to leave.
I'm just seeing this. Okay, Cersei Lannister, Arya Stark. Why are they doing this? Why are they not doing this for the spinoff show? I am flabbergasted. I have to move on because I'm starting to get a cough. Let's move on to MAC. MAC has some limited edition lipstick shades. These look nice, but they're gonna be a nice no. Who are these people? I was trying to see if they were named after anyone. Okay, I don't know, but these are no, they're $23 each. The shades look great though. I really like the middle shade and the bottom shade. I'm gonna have to skip around, y'all, because this is just too much. I am curious about what this is gonna be because we already, oh, wow. Tweed blushes. What do we think? Okay, tweed blushes. These are the shades, I'm guessing, right? Or maybe not, because I don't know. But we'll see what the tweed palette performs like, because I'm not hearing great things. Let's move on. Keep y'all posted. Laura Mercier is releasing their Real Flawless Weightless Perfection Foundation with a satin finish with light medium coverage coming soon. Look at this collection from Hip Dot and the Mighty Neem. I am not familiar with this, But I think this collection's super cute. The palette looks nice. We got these little lipsticks. Look at that. That is nice. I don't know these characters. I think the color story looks good. Look at that embossing. That's beautiful. And the lipsticks look nice as well. You can get this for $86 a pre-order, and it's gonna ship between December 22nd and January 31st, 2023. Okay. Instant gratification, me says no. Now, Simply Posh Cosmetics is going to be releasing a Genuine Gems palette. We'll have to wait on that. And Clarity Cosmetics, this popped up and I was like, oh no, they sent me a text. And I'm like, oh, I have this palette and haven't used it. This is the Bloom palette, and this is available now for pre-order. Maybe I should do a video on it. It's gonna ship out on October 1st. If you need to see a video on it though, check out Dr. Ash, because her video, the looks are, that's what made me buy the palette, even though I haven't used it. We got makeup erasers with Disney. It's just a whole Disney situation going on. Disney. And what do we have here? I looked at this and it took me like a good 10 minutes before I was like, well, what's new? What's new? Because I have the Mickey Mouse fragrance. And then I saw the Minnie Mouse one and I'm like, oh. Because you can get this collection 40 to 50% off. But the Minnie Mouse is new, so it's going to be some time. Not probably too long though. Because I'm going to tell you what did go on sale that I may have gotten. Those sweet cupcake ones with the gummy bears and then the cream chiffon. Might have gotten that at 40% off, maybe. But this Minnie Mouse fragrance is new from House of Sillage. And the Minnie Mouse fragrance has top notes of marshmallow and creamy notes. The heart notes are raspberry, caramel, and coconut. That caramel, I need to smell this. And then the base notes are vanilla, musk, and cedarwood. Thinking about doing the $25 trial size. I do, like I said, have the Mickey Mouse one, but I could just bring this one around with me because I don't have like a decanter thing yet. So I should do that. I'd love to smell the Minnie Mouse one. I love the lipstick bow. I don't have any of those. I don't know if I would really carry those around, but again, you can get that on sale. There's a candle as well. I can't right now, but it's, you know, sale. We have to move on. I feel like this video is becoming, it's gonna be long. Here we have some swatches of the Nars holiday collection, which I did talk about some time back. This is the Stargaze eyeshadow palette, and then the Rising Star cheek palette. I am not a fan of all these stars, but I am a fan of that palette and the cheek palette. I don't know if I'm going to get this. I think it really depends on other things that are coming out because I can't do it all. I really can't. But I will say that I enjoy the Nars Afterglow palette that I purchased earlier this year, and I really like the shades in this holiday palette. So we'll just have to see, but it definitely looks nice. Oh, and see that purple shade? That's a shimmer. I thought it was a matte. That changes things for me.
Mom, guess what?
What?
Me and Julie started mining diamonds outside.
You're mining diamonds outside?
Yeah, we're getting diamonds.
Are you mining that cough?
What? We're not even playing rough outside. Look at the sparkly diamond.
I do see the sparkles.
Well, no, but there's diamonds.
They're not diamonds, but they are crystals.
I know, so we can spend it.
You can't?
Yes, we can.
What are you gonna spend it on?
Like toys and stuff.
Oh.
It's
I'm gonna come with you when you do that and see what they say. I ain't gonna say okay. Got swatches of the Sugar Drizzle palette again. This is a no, it's just, ooh. Here's something that I didn't really know about that is already sold out, and I'm hoping they will bring it back. Notoriously Morbid released the Rusted Essence palette. This is beautiful. I unfortunately did not receive this in PR. However, I did purchase it. I think it's really pretty. And you know what? I am so glad that I went for this over the Shroud palette because this one is going to be more wearable for me. And I really like these tones anyway. I think it looks great for fall and great for Halloween, but it's just something that I would wear outside of those times. So I'm really excited about it. I didn't get anything else with this collection. No highlighters, none of the lippies or anything like that, because they're not things that I need. I do like Pyrite Blaze. That's beautiful. But I didn't get any of those items. But these swatches look great. I can't wait to try this one out in person. I will do a video on this. And I do still hope they bring Summertime Sadness back. And if I find out they do, I'll do a review on that one too. Kylie has her holiday collection coming out. Now last year, was that the year she did the Grinch? I can't. This is all a no, so let's just move on, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh. So, I thought this was Charlotte Tilbury. That's the only reason why I hesitated. So now we're moving on, because I can't do that. Let's take a look at this Mythic Beauty house. This is the Spooky Vibes palette. It looks pretty cool. At first, like when I initially looked at it, it reminded me of the palettes that Pretties for Your Face does. They look kind of similar. Oh, this is gonna be a pass, but this is $28 available now. That is it, okay. Whew, y'all, it's so much, and I feel like it's gonna continue to be so much. Let's just check out anything else. Okay, let's see, hold on. Might be some different items here. Y'all know about the ColourPop and Harry Potter collab situation. I am not partaking in that, so just letting y'all know that. What is this by Fenty? 5th anniversary. No. If she don't go ahead with this album and come on. All right, that's gonna be it for Trend Mood. I think we've kind of have everything. All right, let's wrap this up. I'm happy. Wallet's probably not gonna be happy. Okay, so yes to 1 Chanel tweed, yes to 2 Gucci blushes, yes to Natasha Denona, yes to Sydney Grace that came, and yes to Notoriously Morbid. Those are my yeses. Yes to Hourglass. As these holiday collections continue to reveal themselves, you know, I just am seeing a lot of things that look like good potential, like the Nars looks good. The Chanel tweed blushes, I'd love to see those. I've not about to say I've not tried a Chanel blush when I love the chains. I don't know why I was about to even say anything like that. But I would be interested to see those shades. And I was about to say, I think that's it, but that's a lot. That is a lot. What I'm looking forward to, as you know, it's gonna be Huda Beauty, her palette, Pat McGrath. The Natasha Denona Dream palette, I mean, I'm thinking that she's going to come out with something else for holiday, so we'll see. And I guess that's it. I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting. Would love the Minnie Mouse House of Sillage, but I can't get those unless they're 40 to 50% off, because I can't do like the $400. Now, the one thing I will say about those is like I would never throw those cupcakes away, so I would keep them forever. And there's a lot of perfume in them and they last a long time. So I want that, but I think I am going to try out the travel size so I can see if I like that Minnie Mouse fragrance, because you can't blind buy fragrances like that. Because, you know, I really wanted that Batman one, and Batman went down on 50% off, and I still couldn't get it because I just don't think I enjoy smelling like Gotham. I tried, but then I was just like, it's kind of like gasoline a little bit and apples. And I just was like, I'm so glad I did not buy this, you know, even if it was 50% off. So let me know if I'm forgetting anything or if you've heard of anything and I didn't touch on it in this video. Some of the things that, you know, I thought were gonna pique my interest, but I ended up passing on were like the Shroud palette, and there was the Glaminatrix palette. Those two, yeah, those ended up being a no. So I don't know. I know last year at this time, I would have gotten it all. I would have probably gotten that Clarity palette, not the Bloom, but the Apocalypse one. So I'm doing better, but I don't know. I just think I might still be getting the same amount of things, but my taste is shifting. So what I'm going for is just different. So We will see at the end of the year, but you know, I am gonna be going through this collection and trying to really curate it a little bit more, really like hone it in. That is it for this video. Let me know what you're thinking about, you know, as far as any of these releases. Let me know what you think about them all. Thank you guys for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me today for another Purchase or Pass. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. So until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.